Okay, these are the supplies I'm going to use. I have my scissors and my wraps that I've already picked out, and my cuticle pusher and my nail clippers. Okay, I take my first nail, which I usually start with my pinky, and I stick it on my stick and I heat it up. It's easy because I already know which wrap fits which fingernail. So I just take it and I apply it on, push it down, take my scissors around the back and cut it on the edges. And then I take and stick it right back on and heat the other side until it starts to bend. And again, I just apply it to the nail and push both sides, push it all the way up. Take my scissors and cut around the edges again. And I push it all the way down. And I have both fingers done. And I heat it up real quick. I don't file mine until I'm all the way done because it gives them time to cool off a little bit, and I've noticed that that helps. Okay, then my next nail I'm going to do is, oops, I did them wrong, is the, this other design I'm using. I'm going to heat that. And I'm going to then apply it to my ring finger. And push it down. Take my scissors, cut around, push it down a little bit on the tip, and then again heat, and just turn a little bit so you guys can watch me. Just apply it right on there. Push it down, take it off the stick, cut it around the edges. I cut it as close to the nail as possible and push it. And put the excess back on my paper. And now it's time for my middle finger. My middle finger is a little bit, it doesn't fit any of the wraps, so I always have to trim one down a little bit. But that's how I figured it works best for me. Heat it. And I apply it on there. I cut it and push it. Stick it back on my stick, heat it again. Oops, I forgot to cut it this time. I'm gonna have to do that real quick. Now, if they fit your nails, you don't have to do this part, but I have just that one odd nail that's not quite any of the sizes of the wraps, so I just have to trim one down, and it works out perfect. And apply it to the nail, push it down, and trim it around the edges. Tip. And then I'm going to be using this pattern again. I like to mix mine up and do different designs. Sometimes I'll use 3 different wraps, but today my daughter picked my nails and my Jamberry wraps, and so I went with these ones. That cuticle didn't get pushed all the way. Just push it all the way down. Cut around the edge. And push the tip down while I'm heating up the other side. And I apply that directly to the nail. Push the tip up. The more you apply them, the easier it'll get to be applying, and you get comfortable with just sticking them on there and push the tip. And now my thumbs. It's also easy once you know the size, so you don't have to stop and measure each time. See, it curls a little bit. I apply it to my thumb. My thumb is always the hardest, so I usually like side apply it and kind of just roll it on the nail. And cut around the edges, the tip. And stick it back on there. Heat it up. And I'll show you what I mean. I just kind of start on the edge and then roll it. Oops. Of course, when I go to show, just roll it on there. And then push it down. And push my cuticle down a little bit. And cut around the edges. And push it down. I usually take my clippers now and if there's any that I didn't get too close, I'll use the clippers first to clip them and make sure they're all even. Like my thumb, I know I didn't get it all the way, so. Or sometimes my nails grow longer, and this is when I trim them down. And I will turn off my heater. And then I just take my nail and the ones that need it and just kind of file straight down to get that excess off. If my nails are shorter, I'll file at an angle. This seems to work a little easier than filing straight down. And if you're so inclined, you can add a little bit of cuticle oil to them afterwards. Let's rub that in. I don't always do that one, but my hands are a little dry today, so. And then my nails are done. Simple as that. Oops.